Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is Big Girl Diary. Okay, I'm going to do something a little different because this is wild. It has the royal family over in England. This happened across the pond, and it's based in history with some delusion and an upgrade in crossbow. Back in the 1800s, they had the wooden one, right? Bow and arrow, but they crossbow. But now they have a newer one that this guy used. And I have additional information that they did not put in the British CNN. So that doesn't surprise me. A British man. A man who plotted to eliminate the late Queen with a crossbow was sentenced to 9 years in jail. Now, 9 years in jail trying to eliminate the monarch. Okay, do you think that little of them? I mean, they do run their sovereign part. Okay, I'll leave it alone. It's your law. I'll leave it alone. But here, London CNN. You can't make this up. A British man who broke into Windsor Castle with a loaded crossbow and planned the elimination of Queen Elizabeth II has been handed a 9-year jail sentence. Oh, it gets better. Not that it gets better, but his name is Jaswant Singh, an Indian national or an Indian British citizen. 21 years old doing this mess. Was arrested on Christmas Day 2021. This happened 2 years ago. Within the grounds of the royal residence where the late monarch was staying during the pandemic. Okay. Chail, Chail, I don't know how you pronounce it, was thought to have scaled the castle's perimeter with a nylon rope ladder before he was detained wearing black clothes and a sinister metal mask. You can't make this up. He went full 1800s and 1700s, 1600s. He was within the zone. Okay, wearing black clothes and a sinister metal mask. And he told the police protection officer, police protection officer, you were late protecting. Just come on now. Do a better job. I am here to eliminate the Queen before being arrested. Now, they have this over there in England, all in Britannia. Yeah, I'm going back because he's back. You have the right to shut your mouth. Anything you say and do will be brought before the barrister, and it will be used against you in a court of the common law. And if you don't have a barrister, one will be given to you by the court of common law. Now he's coming out saying, "Yeah, I tried to do it. Yeah, wow. Okay, I gotta show you what he used. I gotta show you this mask. This is something out of medieval time." He was in character. Okay, in February, Chail pleaded guilty to 3 charges, including treason, the possession of an offensive weapon, and at a hearing in Old Bailey Court. Now, okay, I only see 2. Treason, possession of an offensive weapon. Now, okay, I could see why the modern day crossroad would be offensive. Because what he was doing, how he was dressed, was back in the 1800s or 1700s, and then he wanted to bring modern weaponry into it. So that's offensive. I get it. Now, this is the wild part. Now, I gotta say, really listen to the swerve, okay? Listen to the swerve. Now, sentencing judge Justice Hilliard jailed him for 9 years with a future, or with further 5 years on extended license. The PA Media News Agency reported on Thursday. The defendant harbored genocidal, you know what I mean, thoughts which he acted on before he became psychotic, the judge said. His intentions was not to just harm or alarm the sovereign. He wanted to eliminate her. But they don't tell you why, but I will tell you why. Chael was sentenced to under the hybrid order. Now, I get why they do the hybrid order, because he used a hybrid weapon. They're going to use a hybrid order to deal with that hybrid weapon. Okay, I'm just throwing that in there. Under the Mental Health Act, meaning he will serve his term at Broadmoor High Security Psychiatric Hospital. So he's going to the hospital first. However long it would take him to get mentally better, okay? Because he already been charged. He already been sentenced. Now he's going to do that sentence, but first he's going to be mentally well, and then he's going to do the sentence, and then he's going to have that 5 years license. Okay, they're going to make sure that you do that time. Now, the U.S., they'll send you to the psych ward, and then a lot of times they'll let you out from the psych ward. The doctor will say, okay, you are no longer Looney Tunes.
No longer crazy.
You're no longer Looney Tunes. Now you can go out and be among society. Unless if it's really wild, then they make you do that right there, and then do some jail time. But now, okay, it gets wilder. The court heard Callie was a Star Wars fan who described himself as Sith. In the video that he sent to about 20 people before breaching the castle grounds. What? I don't even know who Sith is, but it's probably one of those wild looking characters. I'm just saying. And had been pushed to the brink, or pushed to break into the castle by his owl chatbot girlfriend. His girlfriend was an owl chatbot. So, Suri is your girlfriend. Oh, I see why you went mad. You need to go outside. There are people out there who you can talk to. The agency reported. Okay. Now the article goes on. It goes into his sister. He wrote his sister. He has a journal that he tried to send to his sister, and he's the first British man that has been convicted of treason in over 40 years. Well, you might want to dig a little bit harder, because there are people committing treason every day, especially over here in the United States. But what the article did not say was he held a lot of ill feelings towards England for what England did, or the previous monarch did back, or the previous monarch. That might have been Queen Elizabeth I. I'm not quite sure. But went to India and slew a number of people in which he came from. So that's why he wanted to go in and take revenge on Queen Elizabeth II. That was his main goal by wearing all black, having that metal, scary, sinister looking metal mask, and using a modern day crossbow, and using modern day a nylon ladder to throw over the border or whatever it is. And the police protection officer, you were late. You might want to be retrained, or let that person go for letting that person get that close to the monarch. But on that note, what do you think? That's some wild stuff. Look, no one around the world can talk about the United States anymore. Look, you all do wild stuff too. It's not just the United States. So, take care.